It's funny how your childhood memories shape who you become. I still remember that first ride in the saddle, riding double in front of my dad. We were riding his old horse, Big Red. I remember the first time we broke into a gallop, and I remember the feeling of the wind blowing on my face as the horse picked up speed. Memories become dreams, dreams become inspirations, and inspirations become reality. When you ride here, the city noises quickly fade into the trees, and soon you find yourself in a space alone with your horse and with your thoughts. Time becomes irrelevant, and you feel the movement of the horse beneath you as it bends and winds its way through the brush, deadfall, and treed trails. The river, the trails, the pathways provide a variety of challenges for the rider and for the horse. These peaceful trips into the country help you understand just what it's like to soak in the lifestyle of horsemen everywhere. It's little wonder that people fall in love with the horses on the ranch. We see it all the time when a new horse comes on the property. When the horse arrives, it seems uneasy about all the activity here. The sights, sounds, and smells are all foreign to the horse when they first arrive. As they stay here for a while, however, they let their guard down, and they slowly learn to trust the interactions they have with the staff and with our guests. They soon soften. They become more and more at peace with the people around, and they relax. It's fun to watch a horse grow in confidence. The horse builds its confidence based on repetition. In fact, we all do. But the horse has only the visual to go on. Your horse will tune into your body language quickly, and your horse has the ability to compare your body language to other similar actions from others. From that information, the horse makes its decision on how to proceed. Of course, this is all done in microseconds, and judgments are made quickly. And with more and more information, the horse is able to learn over time to put its trust in who you are. We all face challenges in our lives, and we all grow as a result of the challenges we face. In the same way, every horse becomes a product of its experiences. Every handler, rider, or trainer becomes part of the horse's journey. Some of the things a horse will go through in its lifetime may not be perfect, and some of it may be downright hard. But everything your horse goes through will add to who the horse is and how the horse behaves in the future. We go through hard times too. The hard times make us a lot stronger than the easy times do. The roads you travel on can be hard sometimes. Try and give your horse the confidence to be curious. You can do this by providing challenges and by smoothly adjusting your expectations at a rate the horse can understand. Move forward with the training by staying slightly ahead of the horse. This will provide the leadership the horse will need. I love the connection between what I know about horses and how it all applies to the business. You gain the ability to project a spirit of confidence when the walls are falling down around you when you work with horses. There are times in business and in life when this is an essential skill. We all deal with fear in our own way. Most times we don't even realize that fear is happening. There are things each one of us is afraid of, things we would rather not talk about. It is easier to avoid the things that you don't understand. Your horse has fears too, and most times he doesn't know he is afraid of anything until he's confronted. So we challenge him to relax. We challenge the horse to interact with his fear in a way that his mind can keep up with. By stretching your horse to learn more about the things he is afraid of, he gains confidence and he gains trust in you. You are guiding him into the world of the unknown, and by now, He knows you are trustworthy. Fear, when taken to the extreme, has the ability to cause your horse to freeze. The mind locks. Things are happening in his mind that are too fast and too big for him to process. This freezing is followed by a reaction, sometimes subtle, sometimes dramatic. Either way, you need to be ready for the reaction, and you need to be in a position to ensure safety for both you and your horse, because in that moment, your horse is not thinking. His instincts have taken over, so your mind needs to be the voice of reason in the room. Slowing down the brain is a great exercise for horses and for humans. Taking the time to understand the things that we know nothing about helps us in times when we are frozen and frustrated. When the things around us are strange and unfamiliar, developing the ability to analyze can help you in many ways. Don't let the fear of striking out hold you back. Babe Ruth.
I have spent the last several years of my life in post-secondary education on psychology. My graduate degree in counseling was brought about by my curiosity on human nature and my desire to help people. Expecting to learn how to have all the answers to others' problems, I soon came to realize that there was no clear, definitive formulas to people. Everyone is unique. Their experiences are unique, so are their dispositions, perceptions, and stories. It's the same for horses. Working with these animals translates into my work with clients. I have learned not to seat myself as the expert. In doing such, you can miss the opportunity to learn. Instead, a stance of curiosity is essential. As we have learned through science and years of studying people and the brain, we learned that there is always something new to discover. In working with horses and animals, we realized that there will never be a formula to fully explain human nature and to resolve every issue. With horses, that curiosity is essential as it helps me listen. Listen to what they are telling me. What are they speaking without words? Is there fear? Is there pain or discomfort? Is there a past experience impacting them currently? I will never stop learning. And that is the joy of the work that I do at the ranch. It's learning from every horse, learning about myself, and hearing of the various stories and unique experiences of every guest. And alongside that, being able to participate in the sharing of their stories and memory making. John Wayne once stated that courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyways. The amygdala is the fear and emotion center of the brain. The frontal lobe is the area of our brains associated with rational thought and decision making. Horses have a more prominent amygdala and less developed frontal lobe than humans. This makes humans suitable leaders for horses, as we can supplement where their brains cannot. Working with horses has taught me a lot about confidence. I've been so scared before that I've lost sleep knowing that I have to saddle up and ride the next day on that colt that bucked me off the day before and the day before that. But overcoming that fear gave me confidence. Confidence not just for that situation, but for my entire life. In the same way, we want to do that for our horses, to build them up and help them feel safe under our leadership. This is the experience our guests have as well. It is so rewarding to see children and guests overcome their fear of horses and gain faith in their ability to overcome, a skill that will transmit throughout their lives. I remember one little girl shaking as she got on the horse. Through guidance and encouragement, she maneuvered her horse bravely and assertively and excitedly stated, "I feel powerful." How wonderful it is to be in the business of empowering horses and empowering people.
I have mixed feelings about early fall mornings. I'm pretty sure God hangs out in the pre-dawn hours. I like to imagine him preparing things for us for the day. Everything just seems to line up perfectly as the dawn turns to daylight. The geese arrive as if on cue. They honk at us as they pass by. They have let us know that we should be thinking about winter now, and they wish us luck in the cold months ahead. In these early hours, if you are patient, you will find him. This morning we have found him on the backs of Slim and Cash. I'm pretty sure there's a really good joke there, but I just can't lock it down at the moment. It's hard to describe the feeling of accomplishment that we experience as we see the improvements in these two horses we call Slim and Cash. We look back to the way they were the day they arrived, and we look ahead to where we see them in the future, and then we celebrate where they are in the moment. These were not difficult horses. They were horses that just needed a little more time, just a little more interaction than they were getting. By the time the sun came up, we realized how fortunate we had been to have had this time to ride. As the four of us go our separate ways, we recognize we have shared a moment in time, a moment where we have all improved in our own way, a moment where we have felt the warmth of an early morning sunrise. We have watched the mist roll out of the fields, and we've seen the dew on the early morning spiderwebs. If you have the opportunity to ride a lot, you will learn when the timing is just right. There is a time to critique, there is a time to develop, and there is a time to recognize that you need to just live in the moment. This time is now. They say you can never go home. I believe that is true. When you explore new spaces, you expect to experience something entirely new. When you discover new things, you are inspired. And when you are inspired, you can never return to where you came from. There are very few places in this world where urban life and country life collide as seamlessly as they do at Heritage Ranch. Mountain bikes share trails with horses, skiers cross paths with horse-drawn sleighs, and walkers cooperate on pathways with snowshoers. The horses have earned a special place in the city too. The locals find solace in interacting with the beauty of these gentle giants. Looking into their eyes, they find something so deep and therapeutic that they cannot explain it. Over the years, we have had a variety of horses and a variety of horse breeds. Names like Earl and Jem, Diamond and Ernie, Molly and Megan, Leonard, Spike, Hummer, Chocolate, Quigley, and Wizard invoke memories of many good horse adventures in the past. In those early hours and late at night when the trails are mostly deserted, joggers work the pathways through the trees, excited dogs pull their masters through winding paths, and their masters follow dutifully behind, trying to keep up. In the early morning hours, the ranch truly is a place of peace. Heritage Ranch is also a place of celebration. It is a place of contemplation. The ranch is a place where romantics connect, and it's a place where individuals come to recover. They come to think and to ponder, to celebrate and to grieve. Heritage Ranch has captured the hearts of many of those who live in Red Deer, and it is often referred to as the hidden gem of the city. I can tell you firsthand of the therapeutic benefits of this amazing space and of the therapeutic value of the horses that reside on the property. If you are like me, you go through life and sometimes you just get busy. Sometimes you are overwhelmed by the things that are going on around you. These are moments when the Creator is speaking directly to you in a special way, and in those moments, you may just need a place of peace and a place of solace. Whatever your reason for coming to the ranch, we want you to know we appreciate you dropping by, and we invite you to come and explore this amazing property and to enjoy all that Heritage Ranch has to offer.